up, Lions Nation? Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates about our team. Here, you'll stay informed about all the news, analysis, and trade rumors, so don't forget to subscribe to follow every detail of our journey to the Super Bowl. Now, let's talk about what could be the next big move for the Lions. Things are heating up as we approach the NFL trade deadline on November 5th. With the devastating injuries to Aiden Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport, it's clear that the Detroit Lions urgently need help at the edge rusher position. Davenport went down in Week 3 with a severe elbow injury, and Hutchinson, our defensive pillar, suffered a tibia and fibula fracture in Week 6. Even though we managed to pressure the quarterback with 4 sacks and 15 pressures in Week 7, we know we can't count on that kind of performance every week. If the Lions want to make it to the Super Bowl and win, it's time to seek some heavy reinforcements. And who's on the radar? Za'Darius Smith from the Cleveland Browns, a suggestion made by Christopher Knox of Bleacher Report. He suggests that the Lions should go after Smith, as the Browns, sitting at 1-6 and virtually out of the race, could benefit from a trade. Although Smith is under contract until 2025, he's already 32 years old, and Cleveland could use him to kickstart their rebuild. Sure, Smith isn't Aiden Hutchinson, but let's be honest, he's a big name. With 3 seasons of double-digit sacks in his career, he might not have hit his full potential in 2023, but he's only 1.5 sacks away from matching that mark in 2024. Plus, Smith is in the first year of a 2-year contract, which could provide a solid solution for the next few seasons. He may not be the most glamorous name that some are hoping for, but he would be an excellent addition to our team. Bringing in Smith would be a masterstroke by our GM, Brad Holmes, and would keep our hopes alive this season. Let's see what happens. And Lions fans, with Hutchinson out, we can't underestimate the impact someone like Za'Darius Smith could have on our defense. He might not have Hutchinson's youth, but he brings valuable experience that can make all the difference in the decisive weeks of the season. With Smith pressuring the quarterback and the Lions' defense staying strong, we'd create a real nightmare for opposing offenses. As a Lions fan, I'm excited about the possibility of bringing Za'Darius Smith to the team. We know losing Hutchinson was a huge blow, and while no one can fully replace him, Smith brings some serious experience and the ability to consistently pressure quarterbacks. He could be exactly what the defense needs to stay competitive and keep advancing toward the playoffs. Looking at the season, we can't afford to relax on defense. If we want to keep our Super Bowl hopes alive, we need someone who knows how to make an immediate impact. And Smith, with his proven ability to rack up sacks and lead the defense, would be an incredible addition. Sure, he doesn't have Hutchinson's youth or long-term explosive potential, but right now, what really matters is finding someone who can help us hold down the fort. Plus, with his 2-year contract, he wouldn't just be a short-term fix, he could be a key piece in our defensive scheme for the next few seasons. I think if Brad Holmes pulls off this move, it would be a masterstroke. The Lions' defense has already shown flashes of greatness, but with Smith on the team, we could take our game to another level. So for me, as a fan, it would be a reinforcement that could take us much further this season. Now we just have to wait and hope that this trade goes through, because it could completely change the course of our season. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Lions updates. Let's go together on this journey to the top. And let me tell you, Lions fans, this trade wouldn't just increase our immediate chances of success, it would also show that the Lions are all in to win right now. The window of opportunity in the NFL is narrow, and with our offense clicking, we can't afford to have a weakened defense. The arrival of Za'Darius Smith would be a clear signal that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are committed to giving us the best shot at going deep in the playoffs. And think about the impact this would have in the locker room. Players feel it when the organization makes a bold move like this. Bringing in someone of Smith's caliber would send a strong message that the Lions aren't just happy to compete, but that we're here to win. It would be a huge morale boost for the defense and allow more flexibility for our scheme, giving players like James Houston and Charles Harris room to contribute without carrying the full load. As a fan, I get excited just imagining what this addition could mean. Sure, the defense has already shown it can hold its own, but we know that consistency is the key to a long campaign. And with Smith, we'd have a real chance to maintain that defensive consistency, which is critical when facing the league's elite offenses. Now I'm just hoping the front office makes this move happen. If we want to reach the Super Bowl, and more than that, win it, we need pieces like Smith. The season is still alive, and the right trade could be what puts us firmly among the favorites. Let's go, Lions. Make it happen. So, Lions Nation, What do you think about this potential trade? Do you also believe that Za'Darius Smith is the missing piece to take our defense to the next level? Leave your opinion in the comments, because I want to know what you think about this move. And of course, if you enjoyed this analysis and want to stay up to date on all the latest news about the Detroit Lions, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update, because there's a lot coming up. Let's go together on this journey to the Super Bowl, and I want you with me every step of the way.